You know I'm from the great state of Canada, so obviously this cutcom's gonna be about something Canadian. Great sport of Canada, hockey, which actually isn't Canada's national sport. Our national sport's actually lacrosse. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I didn't until like a few days ago, so that's something I figured out about my own country. So I recently got back from a hockey game. It was about an hour and a half ago when I got back. And I just want to tell you like what it's like to be at a hockey game if you've never been to one. This was a high school hockey game. It wasn't like real people, like real NHL people, so it wasn't like the same rules as, you know, real hockey. There were a few different things, like they didn't play with the right icing rules, and I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but, you know. So the first thing I want to note is that people in hockey don't give a shit on the ice. Like, most people, if they see someone get punched in the face, if it's their first hockey game, they're like, holy shit, that just happened. Once you've been to multiple hockey games, like, it's a very regular occurrence. It's happened like 4 times this hockey game, and I'm not even surprised at this point. Especially with the two teams that were playing, they absolutely fucking hate like each other. Like, they hate each other. Not really hate, but I guess more of a rivalry, I guess. I don't know. It comes to the point where like the players don't even give a shit about like anything. Like, they will beat their sticks off the glass, and I mean, it's not like weak glass. Like, pucks get hit every day. It's almost like bulletproof glass, except it's not bulletproof. It's easily breakable. Because it's happened before. I don't give a fuck what happens. They get a penalty, they're gonna beat whatever the fuck they can up. They don't give a shit. Another thing I want to mention at high school hockey games is the people in the stands, and mainly the people I'm focusing on right now is the parents of hockey players. Oh my lord. Oh god. They will either say the most retarded shit or the most obvious shit in the world. Like, their advice is to shoot the puck at the net. Fuck. Of course! Fuck was I gonna shoot it in the stands? That wouldn't do shit but get me a penalty, man. Like, seriously. And they just start screaming at, like, random shit. Like, let the hockey player do his job. Like, stop screaming for what to do. It's the reason why they practice. They start screaming shit like... First of all, they start screaming, like, shoot it at the net. Like, fucking of course. Then they start screaming, like, get around the goalie. Like, no, I'm gonna plow straight through the fucking person. Like, seriously, it's common fucking sense. No hate, though, because, I mean, I get it's just, like, the adrenaline pump through. You just want your team to win and everything, but, like, don't scream obvious shit. And sure as hell, don't tell the hockey player what to do. That's the fucking worst thing you could ever do. Because 95% of the times, it's the moms that are screaming, and they don't know how to play hockey. They really don't. So I'm going to lay down a scenario for you. Just I played hockey before, and if you didn't, don't worry, because it's not that difficult of a scenario to understand. In hockey, there's things called penalties, obviously. And when you're on the penalty kill, which is the team that got the penalty, you have 4 people, and the other team is 5. Now, instead of taking the puck up to the other side of the ice to try to score for your team, you're supposed to dump it, and what that means is you just take it, you slap shot it as hard as you can down to the other end, or just shoot it down wherever you can. Farther away from your goal. And basically, what's this supposed to do is it's supposed to give, like, it's supposed to kill time, it's usually a 2-minute penalty, and it gets the enemy team out of, like, your ice so that they don't get, like, an easier chance of scoring, because it is 5-on-4, so it's a lot easier for them to score. Parents will always, like, scream, like, go with the puck. Like, that's not what the fuck you do. That's not at all what you do. It might seem the most logical thing to do, but don't know. That's not how you do it. I'm only talking about this because this, like, literally just happened to me, so, yeah. And don't even get me started on when they fucking scream at the refs. That shit is just, it pisses me off so much. I can understand them screaming at them every once in a while if they make a really bad call that's, like, obviously bad, but don't fucking bitch at him when he just calls a penalty on your team. Seriously, it's his job. It's fucking impossible. There's like 4 of them, first of all. When you need 4 of something, you know it's not easy a job. Half the time, he doesn't even see what's going on, okay? It's very hard to determine what hockey players are doing. So stop screaming at him on what to do in a job, because I highly doubt you're gonna do it any better.